Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the old lady, and this is A Steeltown Story, eh? Season 1, Episode 4 with Forge FC in the Canadian Premier League. And how's it been going? Well, we've only played one game, I think. Oh no, we've played a few games. That's right. I'm sorry. Never mind. I am befoozed. But I want you to notice something here in terms of our league performance so far. We've conceded only 2 goals at all. Like, wow. At the same time, we've only once conceded or scored more than 2 goals. So that's interesting. We don't seem to be able to bag very much in the way of goals. This, of course, is the league table for the new part of the season, the first part of the season. There we go. We won going away, 5 points clear at the top, invincible, goal difference of 11, happy, all kinds of fun. Stages, let me see if I can, oh, this is awkward. There we go. Okay, so 13 goals for, 2 against. We're second in the league in goals. Obviously first in defense, clearly goal difference, points. We're in good shape. Stats, team overview. No, I don't want team overview. What are you doing? Player overview. There you go. Thank you very much. We keep carrying on with the goal scoring and such. So since we haven't actually played in the second half yet, Novak hasn't had a chance to add to his 5 goals. So because as you can see, we have not actually played in the new the second part of the season yet. And yet we're not last, which is kind of nice. York 9 below us. That's where we like them to be. And we're going to catch up to these guys in no time once we get started playing the actual Canadian Championship, or done the Canadian Championship. So that's what we've got today, is the first leg of the Canadian Championship, third qualifying round, against Ottawa Fury. So an interesting team. We are favored, not heavily. So yeah, I'm interested to see. We're also going to play Pacific FC in the second match, but let's get on with it first. We have signed one new player as the transfer window opened yesterday, Maxime Tissot. An excellent left back for this level, also a Canadian international, 13 caps, which gives us 2 Canadian internationals in our back line, which I'm pretty pleased with considering. Many of them play at the MLS level and higher, so it's kind of exciting to have them playing with us. Anyway, so he's got some pace, he's a good fullback, likes to attack. We'll see how we get on with him. He's not no match sharpness, but there's only one way for him to get that in our team, and that's to play. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get on with it, I guess. Ottawa Fury in the Canadian Championship. What number can we give him? We cannot give him a number. This guy, we're letting him go on, what do you call it? Loan. That's the word, loan. Loan, I've heard that word before, loan. He's going on loan. All right. Let's see, who's the team today? We've got Henry in goal, Tissot on the left, Crutzen, Edgar, Frano on the right, Cisse and Akinoti Johnson right, or Jonsson behind Becker. Chouanière has returned on the left, Nango on the right, Novak up front. Haber is back on the bench, or he should have been, but for some reason I didn't put him there, so he's not on the bench. My mistake. Let's see how we get on against Ottawa Fury. We play our game, we'll win, you're capable. Nothing. Not a thing. Let's see how we do. Look to play with an attacking swagger and confidence. Yeah, he's had a little rough time, but he's been playing through some injuries and stuff. He's good to go. Yeah, he makes us stronger. Thank you, thank you. All right. We are probably on extended highlights here. Nope, key highlights. Okay, good stuff. I was going to say we're not getting any highlights, of course. Akinari Jonsson. Tissot scores on his debut, 15 minutes in, and he's already scored. How is that for a way to say hello to the fans? That was pretty awesome, actually. Akinari Jonsson. Tissot. Bang! Goalkeeper's already down. He doesn't know what's going on. That's a nice way to get started. Frano. Akinari Jonsson. This time the pass is blocked, and he's away. Frano's caught deep. Henry gets back. Behind the ball, I mean, it's goalkeeper pretty much back all the time, but you know what I meant. Becker. It bubbles to Chouanier. Chouanier finds it to Cisse, who gets another of his cannons from way out, although this one wasn't quite as impressive as some. He had a goal last game from 19 meters that was just amazing. I was going to show you that game and then realized before I started playing it that I had in fact already won the first half of the league, and it was a nothing game for that reason. That means, by the way, having won the first half, that we've qualified for the playoff final at the end of the season. So that's handy and kind of what I was hoping to achieve by trying to storm out of the gate and win the first section. Figuring it's got to be easier to win the 10-game section than the 18-game section. Tissot, look at him attack. Oh, Nanko, you should have finished that, mate. Okay, let's see who we got. Don't get complacent, or I'm very pleased. I think I'm very pleased. We're playing well, and they're not. Yeah, good stuff. Let's get some goals here, boys. I want to rack up a pile before we go back out to their place. Be good to go back there with like 3 or 4 goals. Edgar, the captain at the back. Frano inside Akinota Jonsson. Down the line now. Can't find anybody. Edgar clears it away. And again, Akinota Jonsson gives it away. Not ideal. Stop doing that. Here he is again. Frano. This time he gives it away. But we get it back. Becker on the second ball. Finds Tissot. Cisse. Crutzen out wide for Tissot. He's prowling forward again. Nanko recovers on the far side. Chips it back in. Chouanier out wide for Cisse. Nanko gets it. Back to Cisse. And he cannons it again. His 5th goal of the season. All of them from outside the box. And yeah, it's how he likes to play. What can I say? Plays it out to Nanko. Nanko recovers after initial tackle. Poor clearance. Goes straight to Cisse for the cannon shot. Left foot half volley. Boom. Boom, baby. Boom. I'm gonna just take some people off just to give them a bit of rest, get some fitness on the bench. S1E4 shouldn't play the whole match, probably, given his fitness issues. Tissot has been excellent. Let's bring him out. We can't. We've already done 3. Undo that. There you go. All right, let's roll. Play. Confirm changes. Yes. The satisfying feeling of a 3-0 win in the Canadian Championships to take you to the first round proper. We haven't done that yet. We've got a second leg, but I think I feel fairly confident that we're in good shape here. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. This is basically our cup match. It's what we get. Oh, parked the tank. 10 games, I guess, without conceding. 10 competitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games without conceding. Wow. Tissot scores Canadian football impact. He's been... Where has he been? History? Well, that's silly. Oh. Okay, so Tissot, it's just finished saying, is finally back in Canadian football. Okay? Okay. So where has he been playing that he wasn't in Canadian football? Well, only in Montreal. Montreal, 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 Montreal. Oh yes, and Ottawa. And then I think this team might actually be outside the country. But I'm not positive. I can think of where they could be from in Canada, but it's possible they're actually American. If so, that's fine. We've got back to Ottawa that we just played, and Ottawa, and I guess he was released because he was a free agent and we signed him and he did remarkably well. I would be very happy with that particular performance. Good stuff. We'll play that. We'll do that offline. There, see, he scored 2 goals. Now he gets the praise. You were superb in front of goal last time, mate. That was excellent. He was wonderful. What's it say about his media description? Defensive midfielder. Yeah, sure he is. But long shots 10, my ass. This guy likes to take his long shots and he's good at it. So I've seen him now score 10 goals in the preseason and the season. Almost, I think one of them was from inside the box. But boom, baby. All right. I'll be back with the second match. 1 second, I need to just pop out. Oh, come on. Why are you being difficult? There we are. I need to pop out here, hit pause, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back, and it is time for the next match. We're going to play Pacific FC today. We're in their park on the beautiful island of Victoria, on Vancouver Island in the city of Victoria, widely known as one of the most beautiful cities in Canada. Their climate is suitable for just gorgeous flowers year-round. It's a pretty place. It's also known as kind of an artistic city, and the island especially as well is known as one of the places where a lot of artists feel comfortable and so on. So it's a nice city to go to. Anyway, enough rabbiting about the city. Let's get on with the squad. We're playing Henry, Grant, Samuel, Kurtzen, Tissot. Edgar gets the rest today. Aua comes in to replace Akinade Jonsson. Cisse and Becker stay the same. Haber comes in to replace, I know I keep changing his name from Haber to Haber. Let's make it Haber because he's Canadian and I know that's how they'll end up saying it. So Haber it is. What's this playing style? That's a very, I've never seen that before. Huh. That's weird. Okay, Haber, Schwinier, and Ziyech up front. Novak gets a rest. Just basically trying to keep everybody fit because our schedule is pretty tight. We are on 3 or 4 days rest for most games, like 4 days, 3 days, 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days, 3 days, 3 days, and then a week. Woo! Then 3 days, then a week, then back to slow, back to fast again, 4 and 7 and 11th, and then off a bit, and then off a bit, and then wham, 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 wham. So our schedule is compressed in a lot of ways, and it's not going to be easy to get them all in and keep the squad intact at the same time. But that's what we're going to do, enough rotation to try and keep the team fit and see how we get on. We get to see our goalkeeper coming up too, Tissot, because we can't have, I'm not going to have Henry play every game every 3 days and never get Tissot into the lineup. So away we go. Oh, we did send one fella out on loan. He hadn't played, I think, more than 2 appearances for us, both subs, and he hadn't really performed. He's young. He'll get better. He's off to York 9 with for the rest of the season. Not on a very strong contract there. I mean, not, you know what I mean, agreed playing time. It's not very good. Go out there and carry straight on. That's what I think we should say. We got a couple of people. Schwanier and my goalkeeper. Yes, I've said that just a moment ago. Yeah, we're going to play him close attention. Yep. I'm not sure it's fair to say that he's been pulling all the strings considering he's been out for 4 weeks, but thank you. What a very purple stadium. No highlights. Tissot gets his first yellow card of the season. Making these off tackles. Hey, they're outplaying us. They're on positive too. That's interesting. Let's see a little more. Whoa, that was scary. I mean, it was bad anyway, but it was scary when he did it. Haber, Kungilwa, Verhoeven, Bustos, Ajagpur, Verhoeven. Just playing it around in circles now. Campbell, Bustos, stolen by Grant. Grant ahead for Ziyech. He's around his man, and can he get into the box? He's into the box. Can he bet it? Not on the goal. Nice try, but no. Coming back into the game now, some. Cisse with a yellow card. Geffrard with a yellow card. My goodness. Brutal match out there. Oh, well, in Becker gets a header in, but can't recover it. Tissot can't find his man. Boy, why are we doing all this long passing? We're not supposed to be doing long passing. Ziyech can't get past his man. Scrambling play here. Oh, finally missed a header, and Campbell is in. He's hit the crossbar. Tissot clears. Whew, that was a little hairy. Come on, I want more from you. No, I'm not happy with your performance out there. I want to see more. but calmly, because that's how I like to do it. It's how we roll around here, with the calmness. I like to go through life in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy sort of way. Don't panic, in large friendly letters written on the front. Alright, Tissot has a yellow card and is pretty bagged. Let's see what we've got in the way of replacements. We have none. Well, that was clever. Alright, Aua, you can move out to left back. And Gardner can come in for Tissot. He likes playing that Balvenie midfielder role. He's good there. Haber for the Manco. And Chouanière is not having a good start to his first game back. Let's have Cadell Thomas come in. See if we can get a goal here. Ziyech back for Aua. Forward to Ziyech again. He's got some time and space. Thomas steps into the box and scores. Now that's a sub. It's my tactical genius. Perfect. Katie does tactics. Make a sub. 2 minutes later, he scores. And go. Don't know what the goalkeeper was doing hugging his post there, but it certainly didn't help him. I know it's nice to have posts and they save you lots of times, but you shouldn't be hugging them in mid-game. This is looking bad. Yeah, okay, look, at least it's not a penalty. Linguini Bonsu. Haven't seen him around in a while. Well, there we go. We've gotten another win and another clean sheet. Gotta like that. So far, Canadian Premier League been a bit of a dawdle. A good win, boys. Well done. I'm going to say, because we got the win, and that's what I really wanted out of this. How did we do statistically? We matched them. We had a lot more shots on target. They had the chances, but we got the goal. Fouls are about even, passes even, tackles more or less even, headers even. Yeah, it was pretty even all around. But we won it. I'll take it. That's all we needed. So, yay. Unlikely. Yeah, you're not going to sign him because, he's my player. So, bite me. Just saying. Good job. Well done, mate. Attend a press conference. It's only really you and the fans. Yep. Something of a managerial masterstroke, bringing Cadell Thomas on as a substitute and getting an almost immediate reward. You must be delighted. Of course I'm pleased. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I was concentrating on my own team. Yeah, sure. Can we talk about Forge? No, we're going to be finished. That's going to do it for the game. Wham for the save. And we're going to be back. I don't know. Let's go have a look and we'll be back. Let's quickly save. Boom. Schedule. I remember. We're going to come back to the Ottawa game. That's right. And because we've already played York 9 a couple of times, we're going to play Cavalry instead. So I'll play FC Edmonton offline, then we'll have Cavalry in Ottawa. And then we'll carry on, and we'll see who we draw in the North American League preliminary round, whenever that gets drawn. And I have no idea when that might be. Let's have a quick peek, see if we've got any sense of when the draw might be. League table, preliminary round, start date 30th of July. And it's a league? How weird. No, that can't be right. No, it's this I want. Yeah, there we go. Preliminary round. 12 teams are in it. And it starts, there you go, draw date is tomorrow. Well, we'll come back for that. Let's just pop over and come back for that. I'll be right back. All right, we're back for the draw. Let's do this. View the draw. Automatic draw. Let's do that. We'll relax and see the balls come out of the pots. Guastatoya Alianza from Salvador. Managua Bandits from Belize. Forge FC Waterhouse from Jamaica. Aquila from Salvador. Olimpia from Honduras. Comunicaciones from Guatemala. Pantoja from Dominican Republic. San Carlos from Costa Rica. And Arabe Unido from Panama. Well, that should be a fairly interesting game. They are a grayed out team, who could have guessed. Semi-professional, 68, founded in 1968. Kind of an interesting kit. Although that's a weird away kit, given that's their home kit. At least they've got a nice third kit. That's just strange. Anyway, so there we go. We draw Waterhouse in the North American League. Yes, I think this should be good. As the lower seeded team, Forge FC have home advantage in the first leg. Interesting. Okay, and that's going to have moved a couple of games around. Let's see what we've got. So we'll be back for Ottawa and Cavalry, and then after that we'll come back for the Waterhouse matches. We'll do that as a straight up two-legger. And yeah, so much for the breaks that we had, because now we're pretty much all the way through up to the 17th. So from the 10th of July to the 17th of August, we're playing every 3 or 4 days. It's going to be a hard run. We'll do it for today. Enough yapping and stuff. Let's move on to the part where I say the things at the end of the video, like, you know what to do if you enjoyed the video. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you have a great day, and take care.